It's Carolina from alwaysexpectmore.com, and Annie's sent me their latest Creative Woman kit, and I can't wait to show it to you. I took a peek inside already, and it is hoop art. Hoop art is so popular, so fun, and honestly, so simple to do. And they've put everything I need to make this fabulous hoop art right in the packet. I can't wait to work on this project and show you some of the personalization that I'm adding to Annie's hoop art kit. You ready? Let's get started. I used the instructions from the kit to make my floral hoop, and it looks fabulous. The instructions have a second hoop that just has a simple stitch on it, and I thought that I would do something a little different for my second hoop. So I grabbed some more colors of embroidery floss, and I'm going to do some fun stitching on here. So with my top up, I thought I would try some other stitches. I'm going to go ahead and put a knot in my thread. I'm going to do a flower that some people might call a wagon wheel rose or a cabbage rose. It has different names, and it's really simple to do. You start with a middle point and you go out from that middle point 5 times. And it helps if your 5 are roughly equidistant apart, but it doesn't have to be perfect at all. And the reason that you need it to be 5 is because it has to be an odd number. So you can't do 6, you can't do 4, you can't do 8. 5 is great. 7 would work, but it's a little more work, so don't bother with 7. There we go. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to come up from the middle, and you're just going to weave under, over the next one, under, over, under, over. And just tighten and keep going around and around. When you get to the end, just grab your needle, bring it to the back, and tie it off in a knot. So that's our wagon wheel rose or cabbage rose. Another super simple design is the lazy daisy. So for a lazy daisy, you come up, you bring your thread back down, and your thread will form a loop. Then you decide how large you want your loop to be and come back up at the end there. Give it a little tug. You want this to be a loop and not a straight line, so you give it a little bit of relaxation there. And then just tack it down at the top. Repeat this 4 more times, and you have a fun little lazy daisy. There you go. One more fun and simple stitch to add some interest is a French knot. Bring your thread up, wrap it around your needle twice, and then send the needle back in really close to the spot where you started. You want to keep your thread snug. It doesn't have to be tight. It'll tighten up on its own. And there you go, a simple French knot. If you do several of these next to each other, it makes a look that's kind of like a little baby's breath or another fun little flower. There you go. You can use different colors of embroidery floss, and you can use different numbers of threads in your embroidery floss to get bigger, smaller, more dense, and less dense flowers stitched on your hoop. And I'll go ahead and do that before gluing on my felt flowers. Once you've finished all your stitching, you can use the leaves and flowers, and the instructions for those are in the instruction pamphlet. You can start laying them out, deciding how you want it all to look when it's put together. And once you have an idea of how you want everything, you can take your warmed up hot glue gun and start gluing everything in place. And then to finish off your hoop on the back, just run some hot glue along the inside of your wooden hoop. And very carefully, because the heat from the hot glue can come right through the felt, you just want to tuck the felt in to the back of your hoop. And there you go. 2 fun hoops made with this adorable floral hoop art kit. Wasn't that so simple and so much fun? Thanks so much for watching. Make sure that you've given this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and subscribe so that you get all of the crafty updates. Thanks so much for watching, friends. I'll see you soon.